Welcome to Mr. Harper's 5-minute drum lesson. Today we are going to be working on developing independence around the drum kit, and I'm going to be using this great book by Ted Reed, which is entitled Progressive Steps to Syncopation for the Modern Drummer. This book has been around for many years, and even though it's not a drum set book, it works great for this application. I'm on page 38 in the newest edition. It says Exercise 1 at the top of the page. And I'm going to take the first 4 lines and I'm going to play them 3 different ways. For the first time through, I'm going to do it pretty much how it's written. 4 on the floor in the bass drum or the kick drum, which is when the bass drum plays on every beat, 2 and 4 on the hi-hat, and I'm going to play the syncopated part on the snare drum. If you're looking at the music, the notes with the stems going up represents the syncopation. And I'm going to be using a right-hand lead system of sticking. If you want to know more about the right-hand lead system, I'm going to do a separate video just on that subject, but that is what I'm using in this exercise. I've got my metronome set at quarter note equals 94. I'm going to give you 2 measures of accompaniment, and then I'm going to add the syncopation. If you want to follow the music, it will be displayed at the bottom of the screen. Alright, now for the second time, I'm going to use a basic rock pattern. I'm going to play straight 8th notes with my right hand on the hi-hat, 2 and 4 on the snare drum, and for the syncopated part, I'm going to use the bass drum. I'm going to keep my metronome set on quarter note equals 94. Once again, I'll give you 2 measures and then we'll add the syncopation. Alright, and for the third and final example, I'm going to play a bossa nova pattern. The bossa nova will feature 8 notes in my right hand on the right cymbal, 2 and 4 on the hi-hat, and then the bass drum will play this pattern. And then for the syncopation, I'm going to use a side stick on the snare drum like this. Since it's a bossa nova, I'm going to raise the tempo to quarter note equals 110. Once again, I will give you 2 measures of accompaniment, and then we will add the syncopation. And that's a really good one to do, because if you're playing a bossa nova, you can insert one of those measures periodically throughout the pattern, and it really adds a lot of variety, kind of gives your bossa nova a little bit of spice. So there you have it, 3 ways we can use this great book to work on drum set independence and how to develop that. If you enjoyed this lesson, then hit the subscribe button on the screen. Thank you for being here, and I hope to see you soon.